In today's video, we are going to talk about Solana coin and a potential movement after seeing this nice breakout from this resistance line here. Good morning traders, welcome back to the channel, and we are back with Solana coin on a daily time frame. Now straight to the point, as always, we have breached this resistance line here on a daily time frame, currently basically trading at $72 per Solana coin. Now let's take a look also at RSI, and after being month in overbought zone, price has been going to the lower zones here, as you can see, and now it is entering again into the overbought zone slightly yet. So it's not confirmed overbought zone, but it's still going for another push potentially. Now putting this away and zooming in here. So this resistance line here has been the major resistance for the Solana coin since this magnificent push we have been having on the Solana coin from the start of like $18. So basically we had like 400% or 4x. Okay, even smaller actually. But basically 300% of market price movement, which is very huge even for Solana coin. So on a daily time frame, what's catching our attention is after having this kind of like let's put these kinds away here, these things. Now after seeing a nice rejection near this resistance line at the 3rd December, we have been going towards this middle line of Bollinger Bands, but we got pushed very nicely out of it. Now the last daily candle, meaning the yesterday's one, got closed just right below this resistance line, as you can see. Let me zoom in. So you can see it got closed nicely below this resistance line, but yet the next bullish candle turned and broke this resistance line completely. Now on a daily time frame, we have two potential movements here, which basically, of course, we have to retest this same zone and we have to secure this daily candle above this resistance line in order to see some further bullish movement on the Solana coin. But if this daily candle will close somewhere here, which basically means it won't be even a clear breakout, then we might see a nice breakdown moving to here, retest to this zone, and movement to lower zones. So the next major movement will be most likely determined by this candle here, but we need to see, of course, for bullish movement, a potential retest, reclaim of this retest, and then movement to the upper zones, or this candle to turn red, retesting this zone, securing again this zone below this resistance line, and then movement to the lower zones. And also on a daily time frame, what we want to point out is how far the EMA 200 is actually from the market price of Solana coin, which is actually strange, just because we are actually still considered to be like we are not in a bearish market, but we are not in a bullish market either. So this kind of gap between the market price and the EMAs is usually considered to be a high sign of potential retest to the EMAs in order to average down the price, of course, of the Solana and move closer to the EMAs. And of course, on the Bollinger Band side, we see that zooming completely in, we see that the yesterday's daily candle pushed again above this Bollinger Band, and today's daily candle is completely above the Bollinger Band's overbought zone. So it's even described here as well. Let's go on a 4-hour time frame and see what candles are telling us there. Now, straight to the point, again on the 4-hour time frame, we see as well that the Bollinger Band is completely exploded. But what's actually interesting is that the market price is not so far away from the EMAs, which is good sign for the bulls. But bad sign for the bulls is, of course, that we are like outside of Bollinger Bands, which usually means that we will see some kind of correction movement to the lower zones. So, and we have been outside this Bollinger Bands like since breaking this resistance line here on a 4-hour time frame. And now with that being said, one more thing. Let's look at these two candles which completely broke the resistance line here on the Solana coin. Now you can see how small kind of wick we are having on the bulls side and on the sorry, on the bears side, and on the bulls side we are having like very huge wick. Same goes for this candle, which shows a very high surge for a potential bullish movement on the Solana coin. Now, in order to have like this kind of bullish momentum secured, we will have to see a correctional movement to this zone here, and to retest the zone, of course, and then reclaim this retest. So the movement has to be something like this. We go for a retest to this zone and then a bullish movement to the upper zones. And this would be the game plan that we are currently seeking on the Solana coin. But if this kind of movement fails to withstand, then we might see a breakdown from here and a retest to this zone here. And if this zone will fail to be reclaimed, then we will just go for the sideways movement. But if this zone will reclaimed by the sellers, then we will see a nice movement to the lower zones. So basically this is the game plan that we see. The first target is here, and then we have to see if price will claim this zone or if it will break down from here. If it breaks down, we will see a potential retest to this same zone, and then this zone will decide either we are going to see a sideways movement or a potential movement to the lower zones. Now, with that being said, Solana is at very volatile point currently, so we have to just wait for these zones to occur, so this one or this one, meaning the retest, and then decide either we want to long or short this coin. This is it for today. This is the view on the Solana coin that we are having. It is very volatile, as we said already, but let's try to catch a potential good position on the Solana coin. As always, stay sharp and trade safe, and see you on the next session.